Hello, 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 Heisters. How are you all doing today? Hope everyone is doing good on this Thursday. It is time to heist, and just because I've seen some comments about it already, if there's going to be news today, no, this is just me heisting every week with the community. We're not going to have news, but with that said, if you have missed it, we did have a blog post going out last week, I believe. And we will have news in February. So if that's what you're waiting for, it is almost February now. Today it is the 25th of January. So very soon we will have some more tangible news for you because our strike team is hard at work coming up with our new roadmap. I see Zero on Twitch is asking, I still want to know where Almir got that game hat. So fun fact, we all have that hat. Everyone who worked here a year ago, anyway, because it was a staff gift when we had our winter conference last year. So that is where that came from. I also have one of them. I also got a few extras, so that I'm trying to figure out what to do with, but I might do a giveaway of some point. I see Mario on YouTube asking, hope I'm doing okay. I'm doing quite good, actually. Thank you for asking. I see all of the questions about the tables. I don't think I'm going to reinforce the table memes today. I think you've heard more than enough already from Almir and even some of our guests sometimes on these streams that everything you're asking for is on the table. Is it a hat or is it a beanie? Nuclear asks. I guess it's closer to a beanie. I guess it depends on potentially which region you're from as well. But you know what? Let me just hop on over to the gameplay scene so we can actually get some heists going. Dark Scotsman is saying, can you address the fact this game has failed to deliver? Do you mean shortly if we can address that? If so, yes, that is in our blog post. Our game is not living up to expectations and we are working on fixing that. So that is something that we are working on. Alright, so, God, what heist are we in the mood to play with today? I actually haven't played PAYDAY for a couple of weeks now because we've just been at a business trip. So, what? You know what? I think I want to get back into it with a cook-off. Just gonna matchmake into it. People should be able to find my lobby, I believe, or also join if you already have us as a friend, because this is a stream account that I'm playing on today. So if you have played with Almir previously, or even myself, then you might already have us as a friend. Zoan on Twitch, hello, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Zero Below on YouTube is asking, any idea on when in February we're going to get the table talk? We haven't set a date for it yet, even internally. So, but obviously I'm hoping for it sooner rather than later. Once we get closer to the time, we should be able to share more information. Steal the table and cook off. Maybe that's what I should do. Major Gains is asking, can you fix the crashing list, please? I'm not aware of any current crashing issues personally, but I can go in and check if that's something we're working on. I would certainly hope that is something we're working on. And Hot Mark, not Mark, sorry, on Twitch is asking, new heister when? All I could say for that is soon TM. And Harold is saying, can't wait for Boys in Blue. Honestly, me too. I'm very excited for Boys in Blue. It's gonna be a very fun DLC. Don Clash Place is asking, why is it taking so long just to add aim assist option in Dead Zones? I'm not a technical person, so I can't answer that, but my best guess would be priorities. That it was other more critical things that were prioritized over it. I do know that is something that is coming soon, though. I believe even Mio has confirmed that it is in the next update that the fix is coming. God, I didn't even check what Almir's build is.
What did I just see?
Alright, we can probably make it work. If Emila can play with it, and I can play with it. Right? Carpad 200 is asking, is there any intention to release new DLC for PAYDAY 2? We have not currently, at least, announced any new DLC for PAYDAY 2. Payday 3 is the focus for now. Alright, I should probably find some ingredients and help my team out.
Bingo!
Bingo!
Found it.
Oh, alright, that was 2 of the same bottle. Are there going to be more armor? Cyber Skull asks. I'm not sure what you mean by more armor.
It's here.
But if you checked out the stream where because I had Mio guesting me on stream just I think 2 weeks ago by now, where we talked about some of the things that we're currently working on, some of it that is closer to being released than others, and one of the things we did talk about is that we're experimenting with a new armor type that regenerates. Because Liz, I need to cook. I got ingredients. I'm ready to cook, but I need to pay attention to what the ingredient is. Working on it. There we go. Easy. Uh-oh. God, this game audio is set way loud. I need to fix this. Vladios is asking, are you able to share if the changes that the strike team is working on will shift in any way the old content roadmap that was shared before the release? Well, I mean, we don't know for sure yet until they finish their plans, but that is a possibility, that it could shift the old roadmap. If they decide that something else should be a higher priority than what we have currently shared, it may change. So it really depends on what they come up with. I haven't even seen the finished plan because it's not finished yet, but we're getting close to it being finalized. I didn't pay attention. I think Amigo's got it.
I think we're good so far.
Nick Ski on YouTube is asking, will Clover make a return in Payday 3? God, I hope so. I am a Clover main. If you're new to these streams, I am a Clover main in Payday 2, so you know I am campaigning for her to come out. But unfortunately right now, she is still unaccounted for. But yeah, no, I'm holding out for that to change. And so many other heisters too. We had such a roster in Payday 2 that I hope several of them can make a big comeback. But right now, I am a Pearl main. Right, did they get it? Okay, I think they did. Bonnie, Sydney, and Clover mains unite. Absolutely. So Reese Jones is saying, Pearl grew on me. Yeah, I remember when they were first revealed her to us internally, I was not a fan. Like, on that first pitch, I was like, no, this is terrible. Should we really do this? But yeah, now I'm playing her. Really turned me around. Caustic soda. Okay. Havoc is asking, I wanted to ask if the song used in a National Hugging Day short you guys released is an original track by Gustavo. Fun fact, yes, it is. It is based on, because I suggested that we potentially use Flames of Love, but we tried to see if we could come up with something new, so Gustavo slapped that thing together, and it's also him that sings in it. So, pay attention to that short one more time and you get to hear Gustavo's singing voice. It's a really good track. I do really like it.
Pretty sure he means hydrogen chloride.
Hydrogen chloride, right?
They're on the stick. Keep an eye on it,
But yeah, no, when they first pitched, like, which song do we use for this Hugging Day video? I was like, oh, it's gotta be something with the vibe of Flames of Love. I don't know what else to suggest.
I can do hostage negotiations if you tie down some civilians.
Alright. Might as well.
Cross-referencing the notes.
Alright, which ingredients? Muriata Gasset, alright.
They're deploying additional snipers.
Grim Mickey's asking, do you enjoy Payday 3 and what makes it unique compared to its predecessor? Be honest. So honestly, I do enjoy it. Obviously it's not a perfect game, but with the improvements that we have made to the gameplay, I find it hard to go back to Payday 2 now, even though Payday 2 has more content. With that said though, it's not as easy to just jump in and get into a heist. Like, we don't have the server browser that Payday 2 has, infamously known as CrimeNet. So it's not easy to just jump in compared to in Payday 2. But that is something we are looking at addressing with the strike team. So if you give us a little bit of time, I do believe it will be genuinely a good game.
The cops have arrived.
Sure don't. Alright. I need to get rid of my caustic soda. Come on.
Incoming SWATs! Watch the lumber mill!
These Zenosama saying Payday 2 is so much better. It definitely is in Summer Guards, but I can't play it as much anymore. Payday 3 just feels too good.
We got cops!
Caustic soda?
I'm checking the recipe. Mix in some muriatic acid.
But we did that. Didn't we? Oh, did we start a new batch? Maybe we started a new batch and I wasn't paying attention.
No explosions yet. Guess we're good.
Eddie Boy is asking, are you allowed to say exactly who the strike team is? Like, are they new recruits of Starbreeze, or are they made of people who moved away from other projects to focus on Payday 3? I'm not sure I'm allowed to share exactly who they are, but what I can say is that the people who are in the strike team are people I do believe will make the right choice for the game. So, I believe in our strike team. I'm just very excited for them to reveal their plans.
The cops. Okay, we got a batch. The purity
Oh, we got another one. Alright, cool.
but don't let it sit for too long.
Nixky is saying, in my opinion, Payday 2 and 3 both have their positive and negative points. That I can definitely agree with. And even Payday 2, it didn't shine at launch either. It took some years before that became the gem that we all know and love today. God. Stop taking— oh, there's so many of you here.
Cops cut the power. Get it back on, or the lab's useless.
Yeah, Trope and Tiger, we talked about it in the stream with Neo, the regenerative armor. That is going to somewhat resemble what you're used to from Payday 2. That is something we're currently testing, so it's still not ready for release in any means or any stretch of the matter, but it is something we're testing and playing with, and that we have talked about.
You can keep going if there are any ingredients left. All right.
When will the plans be revealed? Do you have a date? So I don't have a date, but what we have said is February.
Hydroxide.
So very soon, because it's the 25th of January now. So very soon we will be in February, and we'll talk more about the plans. Hello, Sprin. How's it going? So I see those watch streaks on Twitch too. Nice going, people. I really appreciate that you're all tuning in every week. I still need to get rid of my caustic soda.
1 second. Throw in a bit of muriatic acid.
No, I don't have that.
Okay. The reaction
Probably
looks
just
stable.
restock.
Keep going.
Kubsum is asking, do you think after the bad app... Hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna read the whole question. After the bad apple, the next year's content will also be bundled in some kind of a season pass. It feels more convenient than buying the DLC separately. I mean, it's hard to say for sure, because one of the things also being evaluated right now by the striking is the DLC model and plans. So if they come up with a different solution they think suits the game better, that might change. But as of today, I don't necessarily see a reason why we wouldn't have bundles. The bundles worked really well for Payday 2. I really like the bundle system. Hey, Booms! Good morning. Hope you're great today. I hope you're great today. Thank you for hanging out.
3 bags and counting.
Alright, I need to grab some— oh!
Why don't you go complain online?
There he is.
Let's see here.
He was just in the elevator. That's what happened.
You should hook up a tank of hydrogen chloride.
Crashing is on PS5 and loading in a heist. Major gains. Are you submitting crash reports when that is happening?
Nice
I will
work.
check with the team afterwards if they're receiving them. They usually are. The crash reports are immensely helpful, by the way. When we had the— God, which issue was it? It was one of the issues we had where when I flagged that thanks to people submitting crash reports, we were able to immediately identify it and get it fixed. So definitely do send those crash reports if you are crashing. Nuclear is saying, I'm not sure if you saw, but we're assuming the bird is fine. The vet only calls when something bad happens. Since they didn't call, nothing went wrong. That is good. I'm glad the bird's doing okay.
More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds.
I didn't actually find ingredients that I went to look for. I probably
Time
should
to
do that.
add some hydrogen chloride.
I hear that cloaker.
Dozer's
But I don't think it's on
coming
me.
in. Be prepared. Nice going. You could cook that batch a little longer to increase the
Alright.
purity, but keep an— wait a second.
Derplums Derp is asking why can't we not upgrade to Gold Edition on Steam because it's less pricey to buy the upgrade and to buy the DLC. I wish I had a good answer for that right now. But what I can tell you is that that is something that we are aware of the demand for, so I hope that is something that we will be able to add.
You're a natural. Ready for another batch?
Because I do agree that it would make sense to have an upgrade option. We do have it on Xbox because of Game Pass.
Checking the notes.
Okay, have we gotten all the ingredients?
I'm here, running defense.
The notes say we need lye to get the temperature up.
It looks like we do.
Caustic soda.
Ah, my caustic soda moment. It passed. Amkat is asking, what is my credit card number? I do not think I want to share those on the stream. There's a lot of you here. This game is really loud right now in my ears. I should use my planks. Let's throw them up. Oh, here. Once I'm not interrupted.
Muriatic acid. Keep an eye on it, but I think we're safe to keep cooking.
Code is asking, when are the Payday coin stuff coming out? I assume you're referring to the Payday credits?
Cook some more?
That is another thing the Strike Team is looking at. What would be the right time, if any, for it. I'm coming up to help.
The helicopter will be here soon. Checking the notes.
Oh my god, I thought I killed him!
It just says gas it up. Jesus, babe. Alright, add the hydrogen chloride. Okay, we got it back.
Oh yeah, so I see some people questioning my skill, but yeah, no, this is the stream account, which probably we should use this outside of the streams too, because yeah, it's only level 40. But if you were to check Payday 3 on my personal account at home, you would see that I have all of the achievements. And more playtime and more levels than this. I'm still not level 150 though, I think I'm level 80 on my personal account.
That's one batch done. Let's cook another. You need myriad. Shit. Wait a second. Add caustic
I am cracked at Payday 3. I wouldn't say I'm cracked, but I do genuinely enjoy the game and play it in my free time.
No way.
And I have a group of friends that I usually play with too.
Power back on.
Sniper's body.
But yeah, I'm usually too lazy to log into my own account when I go on this PC. It's easier to just rename the stream account with my name and then play.
Caustic soda.
Downside is that I need to play with whatever build Almir is set up because I forget to look at that. But this one's working kind of alright.
Vial just
You're
dropped.
pretty meth right now? Absolutely. Nixky is saying, I just want to say that I really like the first person animations and I'm hoping to see more and or variants. I agree, I love those. I'm so glad we got those in. And I do agree that there should be more. I've seen a couple more coming in, so it's definitely not a project that the animation team has dropped. Alright, what do I have? I have caustic soda and muriatic acid, so I need to pay attention to when those ingredients are called out.
Checking the recipe. Connect the tank of hydrogen chloride.
Of course, that's the one I don't have. Dragon saying, please add quick play and stealth loud filters. I do know those are on the list of considerations for the strike team. What they will end up doing with them, I do not know. But keep an eye out in February for the plan.
About this.
And you may see those mentioned.
The cops are backing
Probably
down.
should.
We got a chance to regroup.
Wait, where was the armor repair kit? Someone was mentioning an armor repair kit that I probably should take, but I just see the sniper. Oh well, it's okay. Cocotox is asking, next patch is planned for, I don't believe I am free to share that yet, but we do have a patch cooking, as well as a roadmap, so we will share more information about that when we're closer to the time. Is yours now? Yes, that's totally fine.
The batch's purity will increase if you cook it a bit longer. Just
Alright.
don't let it burn.
You report the crashes, please take it. Excellent. Thank you, Major Gains. I'm sorry you're crashing, but hopefully that's something we can fix soon. Don Cashplay says a quick play option alone would be nice. That I agree with. And I also know that's something that we tested. We even had it in beta if you played the beta. But it just didn't work in a good way. But obviously that is something to look at, to actually get it to work in a way a quick play button should work. Because I believe in the beta it just basically at random picked a queue for you, and it was asked if you'd picked that heist and that difficulty and matchmaked, so you could quick play and just end up in a lobby alone, which is not what quick play should do. Kebab asks you saying, how do you report crashes? That is a good question. So usually, at least on PC, if you crash, and I believe consoles have their own setup for this as well, but usually you will be met with a window saying, hey, we met an unexpected error. And it gives you a little window you can type in additional information in, so you can like explain that, hey, this crash happened while I was loading into a heist, or this happened when I was doing X action. You don't have to fill it in, but filling it in is helpful. But you just fill in a little bit of information. It can be really short. And then you just click on send. Sprin, is it possible to add new cosmetic like wristwatches in the game? That would be cool. I would love to have wristwatches in this. I mean, if it is possible, anything is possible, right? Is it on the plan right now? Not as far as I'm aware. Panox, is the strike team considering daily, weekly challenges? I do believe, like, I mean, the strike team is basically considering everything, right? When we say everything is on the table, that table is what the strike team is reviewing. And daily challenges and weekly challenges is on that list. Where it's gonna land in the priority list, if at all, I can't tell you. We'll have to see when they present their plan. But everything is on the list for their consideration. There's the kid. That one I need. Aratra is asking, do you consider to change hacking minigames? Just saying a point is boring, maybe add a little action or puzzle to do instead. That is definitely feedback we have received often. I don't know if that's something currently being looked at, but if not now, in the future, we may be able to address that. Nuclear is asking if I've seen a specific VR crash report a few months ago. I don't personally look at them, so no. But I do know that when I have reported crashes from players, QA has been immediately able to go look at the crash logs and be able to verify them. Lucius is saying, I'd love a hacking minigame. It would be very cool. It would be very cool. I think we had some in testing at one point, like way pre-release, but it's hard to build. Especially in a game where you usually need to be on your toes at all time. We got the lockpicking minigame though. Wait, Don Cash Place is saying if you wear the golden gloves and you join a lobby, you will crash. Is that platform specific? Because I usually play with those at home and I have not noticed that. But I play on PC, so I don't know if that would affect it. That's usually my go-to gloves. But there might be something else causing it too, like maybe the golden gloves combined with something is what is causing the problem, so definitely do submit those reports.
One wrong move and the whole... Nice going! You can cook that batch a little longer to increase the purity, but keep an eye on it.
King Viper saying challenge is bug. God, the sensitivity in this is taking me some while to get used to. Challenges bug fix would be nice, but we will never get them. That is not true. We are definitely getting some fixes. I know one thing that I've looked at is an issue with the achievements. So I'm happy to say that that fix is actually making good progress, and we had it verified by QA. That's one I've been personally campaigning for, because I know achievement completion is important to a lot of people. Alright, come on. What ingredients do I need? Is only on console? Alright, okay, cool. I'll have to make a note of that. Like, QA might already be aware. I don't know all of our bugs. So, FYI, if I'm not aware of a bug, that does not mean that the team is not aware and we're not doing anything. Okay, which ingredient?
57?
I missed it.
Sure. This note just says acid. Must be muriatic acid.
The great and powerful DCU should campaign for a server browser and unready button. Oh, I've been campaigning for those too. And I happen to know that the unready button is actually making good progress. Alright, what ingredients do we need? Nixky is asking, are there more achievements coming soon? I would hope so. I personally like achievements. I can't currently confirm if or when more are coming to the game though. Carterman is saying thank you, Heist Mommy. You're welcome. I've never been called that before. It's an interesting one. Fusion is asking, would I stream GTA 6 when it comes out? Not on this channel, of course. Yeah, I don't think I would be allowed to do it on this channel. But I don't know, I might. I'm usually not the biggest GTA fan. Like, don't get me wrong, I like GTA. But I'm not obsessed with the games. But I play a lot of GTA 5 with the heisting specifically. I did like their take on heisting. But then none of my friends wanted to do the heisting, they just wanted to do the races and stuff instead, so I was sad I couldn't do my heists. Alright, we got it. The Cheshire K saying, buying and equipping weapon attachment don't take unless you back out and attach them like 20 times. So actually they do take immediately, but it is in the known issues for the latest patch that it's a visual issue. So it doesn't display properly that they are attached, unless you would leave and come back. But yeah, that is something where and I believe it's fixed for the next update. I need to not look at chat while I'm trying to shoot. Payday open world when? I do not think Payday is a game that lends itself well to open world. If you want to play open world game, there's a lot of other good open world games out there. God, I need armor. I should probably pick up some armor. Do I have armor on this build? I do. Good. Onyx Thunder saying, we gaming today? Absolutely. We are gaming. Hello, Whistler. Did you miss anything? Not really. We're just hanging out, heisting, and talking. Keep missing the ingredient callouts. Did you notice saying we do like our heists? We sure do. God, I'm sorry for my team. I keep getting distracted by chat. Connie Redacted is saying, why do you keep the attachment equipping glitch in the game till the next update instead of hotfixing it? Not something that is up to me, unfortunately, but I do understand that it's frustrating. So all I can really do on that front is to apologize that it's still in the game. But it is something we are aware of. Which, does that make it better or worse? Oh, that got auto-modded, but Doncash plays, I see your message. And yeah, he is level 150. We also have Amigo at level 130. We have some true heisters in chat. Everyone is a higher level than this poor stream account, though. This cloaker, goddamn, every time. The return of Sankasing, an idea for the transporter skills. Have a skill that lets you slide over a bag and it automatically picks it up. Oh, that sounds cool. I actually really like that. Might have to have a chat with Mio. Alright, so I still have this freaking caustic soda and muriatic acid in my inventory. What am I putting in? Oh, was it muriatic acid? I didn't hear her.
Add some muriatic acid.
Oh, seems like it. Okay, cool. I helped. Mojan is asking, haven't played this for a long time. Is this Payday 3 or Payday 3? This is Payday 3. But in an update in November, we added 2 legacy heists from Payday 2. So we added Cook-Off, which is what I'm playing right now, which is probably what you recognize from Payday 2. And we also added, it was called Turbid Station in 3, but is known as Murky Station from Payday 2. Cthulhu Plus is saying, I would love a Tommy gun. Honestly, same. That would be cool.
Acid. Myriad.
Yeah, but we just put acid.
These notes are pure chaos. How you
Shade,
survived
please.
the last cook is beyond me. That can't be right. It's caustic soda. I'm positive.
Caustic? Hey, we did it. Okay.
Mad scientists wrote them. I think we're good so far.
Fusion is saying, if or when No Mercy ever comes back, I hope for the love of Allah that it would actually be added to consoles. We are committed to console parity on Payday 3, so I would be very sad if we end up being in a situation where we can't add a whole heist
Add any hydrogen
to one of the platforms.
That's what we need.
Why did a helicopter go down when I shoot it? You need a rocket launcher. Yo, where ribbons fly? Hello, how's it going? Hope you're doing good.
The cops killed the lights. You can't use the lab while the power's down.
Nuclear saying, is this going to be just cook-off? You know, every time I intend to go through multiple heists, and then I load up cook-off, and I enjoy it, and then boom, hour is gone.
We can't stay here too
So,
long. Keep up the cook.
yeah. It wasn't my plan, but here we are.
Accurate. Connect the tank of hydrogen chloride.
Luda Swag is saying, I would love like an update where they just add historic weapons.
We got a batch.
I love the history of weapons in Payday 2 so much. That would be cool. Musket in Payday 3, when? It was so much fun when we added the musket into, even if it was temporary. I miss the musket. Nixky saying, I love the voice actors of Shade. She does a very good job. I agree. I was also kind of skeptical when we replaced Shade, but then I heard her like in the role, and I was just immediately
For
convinced.
another batch? Muriatic acid?
I don't have ingredients. Do we have everything up here? Alright, I'm helping, I'm cooking.
So far, so good.
Drone nerf update when? Major Gains asks. I believe that's already in the next update. I could be wrong though.
Back with us.
But we talked about it in the stream with Mio. So, to verify the details, feel free to go back. We have a text summary of that also on the website. But I believe some nerfs are already coming next update, but then there's a list of longer nerfs that will come in updates after that one as well.
Okay. The reaction looks stable.
So yeah, the techie is a bit too strong currently.
Killed the shield!
That guy Black Ass says, I would love an update where you can make your own mask. Honestly, that would be cool. I do miss some of the customization from Payday 2. It was a lot easier to make masks in Payday 2, but at the same time, I also almost never did.
If I'd known we were
Because
cooking
I
ourselves, wouldn't
got
have done more
overwhelmed with the
research.
choices and the fact that some of the colors and stuff were consumable, so I ended up just wanting to save them, and then, yeah. It is default masks all the way.
Purity will increase if you cook it a bit longer. Just don't let it burn.
I thought Shane was an AI when you first heard her. Now she is not an AI. So I'm missing. Oh, we're cooking. Yep, I am also a hoarder. I always do that in every game. I stock up on all my resources just in case of, you know, that one final boss or something that we're gonna need them. And then the game ends and I just have all my resources. God, I didn't pay attention to the ingredient again. Alright, that was one I didn't have, so we're good.
I think we're good so far.
I don't know if y'all ever played Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel, but it had some amazing mask customization system. I think I tried the demo for that at one point. But never far enough to try their mask customization. That sounds cool. Where are you? I heard him really close. I didn't see him.
The recipe needs caustic soda.
Caustic soda. Oh, I have that. I have that. Oh,
Keep an eye
I didn't
on
make it in time.
but I think we're safe to keep cooking.
The return of Success. Another idea for any interaction that increases in speed based on how many people are there. Driving the truck in road rage, Wi-Fi hacking instead of have the speed scale based on how many bots you have. That's interesting too. Especially for solo play.
Chloride. Hydrogen. Shit.
Nope.
Wait a sec. It's supposed to be hydrogen chloride.
That's what you just said, Shade.
That's what the cook needs. Okay, we got a batch. The purity will increase if you let it cook, but don't
Yeah,
let
sorry,
it
Masamuna's Edge. I think I genuinely missed your question. I don't try to avoid questions, but I do genuinely miss them sometimes, so. Feel free to repost if I haven't seen it in a timely manner, and I will try to catch it next time. Oh.
That's one batch done.
Hello.
Let's cook another.
Goodbye.
All right.
Oh god, there goes my armor. Wait. Oh, you're downstairs. Oh no, this is so risky now! Fuck! Okay, well he's dead. I picked up my sniper just too late. No bane, no gain, right?
Caustic soda.
Major Game says, I think a horde survival mode will be interesting. I mean, we basically had that in too, right? With the holdout? Is that what you're thinking? We should get a holdout to Payday 3?
Get it back on, or the lab's useless.
Oh! Alright, we got it.
Down if I have to.
No, you won't.
The recipe is caustic soda.
Oh god, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Nice.
This is not good. I need armor. Do we have armor? Don't think we have armor. Oh, this is a problem. Yeah, no, I think you're right, Nuclear. I had to try. Ooh, Masamune is... there you are. There's your question. Is there going to be a Valentine's Day update for the Tommy gun? No.
The whole lab
Sorry, but no. That would be funny, though.
referencing the notes. This note just says acid. Must be muriatic acid, right?
Need my Payday 2. Ooh, woo. Chad gets it.
Pearl is down.
Yeah, it's not going too well. You know, we may have to start thinking about extracting. The Rockio was asking, are some of the classic heists going to ever return? I mean, it's hard to say for sure, right? But probably at some point. I guess it's more of a question of when.
I'm pretty sure.
But I would definitely love to see more of the classics come back. I personally want to see Shadow Raid. That was one I hoped would come back as one of the first ones, but I was outweighed by Cook-Off and Turbid Station. Oh.
Muriatic acid. Hold up.
Cloaker, I was trying to talk to Kinshi! Alright, we gotta go. I'm gonna go in fucking custody. Yeah, there you go. Alright, cool. Now I'm pulling the Almir and talking to chat while the team is carrying me. But I was gonna read Kinshi's question. Where did it go? There. Why is there only 4 entries marked done when there's more? I'm assuming you're talking about the feature upvote. So that is an ongoing process we have. I believe Plyon is the one doing most of the updates to it. But we do need to have a sit down with them and actually do a proper update. I believe we're gonna do that when we make more progress with the strike team. Also, cool. Look, we still have 20 minutes. This is not a cook-off only heist. We have time for another one. All right. So what do we want to do for a second heist?
There's a lot.
I haven't played Syntax Error in a while.
There's an armored
But
transport carrying precious.
I also know Almir did that last time. And he immediately got spotted by a camera and sent everyone into loud. Because he wanted to drink coffee in front of the camera, so. Classic Almir.
Clean out the vault. Get inside.
You know what? I'm gonna do a Rock the Cradle. I love Cockatoo. We were at a party thing for work last Friday, and the DJ button, or the DJ button, I read unready button as soon as I talked about the video, but the DJ refused to play Cockatoo and I was sad. Colors Project saying, is unready button coming? Yes. Sarge is asking, is it true that you're bringing in a strike team of Payday 2 developers? So, I mean, some of them have been Payday 2 developers. They may not currently be Payday 2 developers. But yes, the strike team is a lot of people that have been around since Payday 2. Some of them even have been around since Payday the Heist. Major Gains is asking, can the crashing be fixed this week possibly, if not all good? I don't think so. Mostly because I assume that if it's not been hotfixed by now, it would require to be certified and stuff as well before we can put it out on console. So unfortunately, it takes a little bit to hotfix or push updates out on console. Classic Almir gaming moment. It was. It really was. Juggernaut Cod with the first time chat on Twitch saying, will we see any overkill weapons added in future updates? So I believe what Mio has said is that right now we don't have any immediate plans for them. But very likely sooner or later we will add more overkill weapons. Yeah, I still have no idea what the build is. I probably should have looked at that, but I was too excited about having time for a second heist. Keltor the Great asks, do you think Stoic could come back? I only play Payday 2 on PS5. I mean, when you ask it like that, could it? Yes, absolutely. Anything could. But, you know, will it is a different question. And even then, it's about timelines. In the near future, I don't think Stoic is going to make a comeback. I think that would be hard to make that fit Payday 3 current gameplay. But, you know, in the future, that might change. Can we get Cockatoo? I want to get Cockatoo. Let's see if I can stealth far enough to get Cockatoo. I have no idea what this build is. And I immediately missed my lockpick. Again. Now on Cockatoo. Are there people in chat that have never heard Cockatoo? God, I don't know if I can actually, because I need to rewrite the speakers and stuff. Loving the stream, by the way. Thank you. I'm glad. I know it can be a bit frustrating. Yeah, no, I don't even have hacking skills. What is this? No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get Cockatoo. Unless I have some heisters that can carry me to Cockatoo. I don't think we're getting Cockatoo this stream.
Nobody gets in without an invitation.
The Cockatoo is great. It's one of my favorite features with this heist.
Okay.
There's some blank VIP invitations.
Oh, well, I think we're going loud. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're going loud.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, here we go. But yeah, so in short, if you play this stealth, you can do a couple of cool things, and then you can distract the DJ. Oh, no, I didn't realize you would have been handcuffed already. We're good. Because it's a way to distract these two guards from this door. You can go up and mess with the DJ deck. And yeah, the song that plays when you do that, that's Cockatoo. that was you, Rory D. Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah. Glad you made it into the lobby. Oh, are we trading hostages? I guess we are. Okay, cool.
Grab the bags outside and assemble the chopper cage. You can use it to secure loot.
Also like that people are asking, will on the table, sorry, specifically be added? Honestly, I think that would be incredibly funny, but we have bigger priorities right now than adding the table to our game. So, but let's see, who knows, maybe the strike team will come in and be like, alright, we solved it. What we all need is to just add the table to the game, and then we're all happy. That's how it works, right? Rock the table, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna be a priority addition. Sorry to disappoint. It's the table on the table. Now we're going meta. Nuclear is asking, when will be the VR beta access? I do not think that's something that we're planning for right now. There are more important things to add to Payday 3 in the near future, that is, than VR. But however, in the long term, we may add VR. How many years was it from Payday 2 come out to it got a VR mode? So maybe we'll have a similar pattern for 3. Well, the table will replace Almir's toast, or they will fuse. Maybe if you find the table, it would just always have the toast on it. Kills is asking, when is the next update? So we currently have not shared anything about the next update. What we have said is that we will reveal the plan the strike team is currently working on in February. So, soon TM. We are almost in February. Sergio's Dorn saying, hope to see Payday 3 shine in 2024. Honestly, me too. I am very excited to see the strike team plan. I know I've aired my requests for what's gonna be in there. And I've of course been advocating for you all as well as the community manager with what I know you all want to see. So it's very exciting to see what they come up with. Alright, we should go fix that keypad. Oh, it's going. You missed a Joker pack where the Joker perk where you could convert police. Manipulator is cool and good, but I prefer Joker because it converted cops, made good distraction when generally good. Yeah, I would run a Joker build usually in 2 as well, so I feel you. But honestly, I haven't really missed them that much personally. But it would be cool to get them back. It's very nice to just be able to get 2 extra bots to take some gunfire and let you get some breathing room. It is going, right? Yeah, it is. You're gonna go rob a bank with a table? This was not endorsed by this stream that you rob banks with tables.
Sabotage squad on site. Watch out.
Mayor, this case pseudonym says a single large piece of paper with Clover scrawled on one side. You know what? That was my real request. I was like, you can do whatever you want with Payday as long as you add Clover, and I'm happy. It was a bit longer than that, but you know Clover was definitely on that list. Oh. Quick little stutter. Gonna need to wait 5 years nuclear? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe less. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the strike team comes up with. But what Clover wants is... Yeah, Meredith, you get me? Oh god, where is that?
There you go. Keypad's reactivated. Now get the pin code and open the vault.
Connie Redactus says, I'd love to see more heists like Payday the Heist Diamond Heist where they have to improvise on the spot. Honestly, same. I do love those heists where, especially if they're not the same every playthrough as well. So you can try out a few different approaches, find your favorite, see which one works. God, I have not been paying attention. We should go into the vaults. Do I even have a transporter on this? I don't. Almir, why does your build not have a transporter? Disappointed. I'm kind of saying, can we have a jewelry heist or do we already have that? So one of the base heists in Payday 3 is a jewelry store. It is called Dirty Ice. So if it is specifically a jewelry store you are after, we do have that. And it's quite cool. It has a mechanic where you can clean the dirty jewelry. Oh, did we get everything? No, we didn't. We need to steal more from the VIP areas. Honestly, Nixky, that's what I would love to see, but well, we'll see where we end up with that. Oh, box. Nuclear says, I think Payday 3 needs more goats. I think that might be a point where we disagree.
Don't let your guard down.
There are a lot of feature requests I agree with, but I don't think goats is one of them.
Chopper's on its way. Hold on and don't let the fucking cops touch our loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and help hold out.
Helicopter on approach.
Can future soundtracks be more like Payday the Heist? I mean, that's up to Gustavo, right? Gustavo is our composer for Payday 3. And he makes all the music, so if you have a specific request, maybe you can tell him on Twitter. God, it looked like I was shooting my fellow heister, but I promise I was shooting the cop behind him. Dirty Heist needs a pay increase? What do you mean, like with infamy points? Or like the money payout? Or... That's a terrible shot.
Cops are not backing the fuck off anymore. You need to move.
I'm there any second now.
Shield's dead.
Chains is in a pickle one.
Hurt really bad.
Isn't he always, Rockio? Isn't he always?
I got the cloaker.
Oh, it's a very stunned and dazed cloaker. Money payout? Alright. I'll make sure the team is aware so we can look at that. Oh, I see that dozer. Alright, Bile, you here yet? We're ready to leave. And there he is.
Yeah, that's some serious loot.
Alright, I'm trying to make sure I don't go down while waiting for teammates. Oh, this is a problem. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh no. Yeah, I'm going down. Or? That was very close.
You guys sure know how
That was
to
very
fuck
close.
me.
TM Blackmail, hello.
Well,
Hope you're doing
outside,
good.
but not about Hall.
Goats in a massive open area. Communication? No. Could we get a mall crasher but able to stealth? That would be interesting. I always thought about that back in the mall crasher days too, but you know, realistically it's kind of hard to, at least if you're going, you know, smash and grab with a literal smash. It's not very stealthy. So, you would definitely figure out something else. And, oh yeah, there we go. What do you know? We have 5 minutes left. 5 bullets left. Your name said right. I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad. But yeah, Almir is... I don't know. Sometimes I swear he does it for a meme. But maybe it's legit. We can probably hop back over here. Because I figured I'll try and grab a few more questions. I know I sometimes miss them very easily, especially when I play games. So I'm going to just full screen them right in front of me, see if there's anything I have missed, and we can chat for a bit until we wrap up. Yes. No, Wes. God, now I can't read. Will it be possible to buy a bundle with the 4 DLCs of this year at some point? So that's not something we have confirmed, at least as of yet. But down the line, I don't see why that is not something we would consider, similar to what we did for Payday 2, where we had the Silk Road bundle, the City of Gold bundle, etc. MCAT is saying, what is with Almir and toast? I mean, long story, but I think he stole Eric's toast once, and then that just became a meme, and the toast has never left him ever since. So now the man has his toast. Communications is what I learned today is not to drink coffee in front of cameras. I think we learned that on Tuesday, but we did talk about it again today, that is a terrible idea. Leon is asking, is there going to be another live film of Payday 3? So it may not specifically be Payday 3 related, but we did announce, God, it's already a year ago, that we're working with Stockholm Syndrome for something related to the Payday franchise. So I'm very excited to see what comes out of that. Can I put the goat on the table? Do we really want the goat on the table? I don't know. Monado is saying a heist that you can suit up for, a part 2 stealth no mercy style would be the best. That would be cool. Carpad is asking, please add peer-to-peer matchmaking to the table. I am very bored to play with 200 millisecond ping lobbies. Yeah, if you're in a region where you get that high of a ping, I totally understand that that's a problem. Dan, thoughts on Pal World? I'm not here to talk about Pal World. But I don't know. I played it a little bit. It didn't immediately stick with me, but maybe it's one of those games that if I gave it like an hour or a couple of hours, I would like it more. Goat on the table eating Almir's toast. Maybe. The Rocky was saying, I'm going to rob a table with a bank. We do not endorse this action, so if you get caught, that is on you. I was asking, is there going to be a few classic heists from Payday 2? We already have 2 of them in Payday 3. We've added Cook-Off, which I played today. We also added what you may know as Murky Station, which in Payday 3 is known as Turbid Station. So those 2 already exist in Payday 3. We probably will add more down the line as well. But right now, those 2 are the only ones we have announced. Oh, look, for the heisters on YouTube, we have the table in chat. Alright, are there any more questions that I missed? Fusion, please read your highlighted mess. Okay. We should add a crossover heist where RoboCop is a special enemy. That would be cool. God, I was very surprised. I don't know if you caught this on Tuesday. But this is something Almir only told me recently, and I was very upset because if you know me, you know that I'm an Alan Wake fan. And he told me that 8 years ago, Remedy was apparently here visiting this very office talking about an Alan Wake crossover. And I am so sad that never happened. So sad. But, I don't know, maybe now it's time to revisit those talks. Remedy, if you're listening. It's not a lake, it's a safe house, exactly. Dr. Kerosene on Twitch says, more music and choose option for any heists, please. I do agree, more music. I know Jukebox is a feature I would love to see in the games. You can pick which song plays. So it's not always just the heist-specific songs. And then we could add in potentially more tracks from Payday 2 or Payday the Heist as well. Rocky was asking, is there going to be a safe house in Payday 3? I mean, tune in February when we have the new roadmap from the strike team. We will have to see what happens. I don't believe safe house is going to be a priority, but I'm also not in the strike team, so not really up to me to say. Say the line, Liz. Dan? Alright, okay. Wait, which is the line? Is it the table? Or is it the... what is the line? Because I feel like we have multiple. Part A is to say that something is on the table. Part B, and I guess this isn't as much of a meme anymore now we have the table, but people are asking for heisters we would be currently unaccounted for. That was the line too, just a couple of months ago. Juggernaut Cod is asking, are we going to see more types of weapons such as LMGs, melee, etc.? I don't believe any of those are happening right now, at least, but down the lines, I know some of them have been talked about. Like melee, for example, is one of those things where if we want to do it, we want to do it for real and not just kind of ham-fisted in there. So maybe once we have more time to dedicate towards melee or any other things. But yeah, melee weapons is definitely a popular request. Unaccounted for in-game shirt when. You know, we should just add the dead game shirt we already have. Or maybe the dead game beanie. Sneak Attack Eddie says, when are we getting gold bars? Funny you should ask that. I actually know the answer for that question, but I cannot tell you. Other than soon, TM. I know, they are rare black milk, but you gotta be realistic, right? Monado asks, can we get a mask? It's just a tiny table with eye holes drilled. What would that be? The IKEA mask? That'd be funny. You want that dead game beanie IRL me? It's really good. It's a really good beanie. It's very comfy as well. But I do notice now it is 6 p.m. so I should be wrapping up. Trying to see if there's any genuine questions in chat before I wrap up. Immigrant user saying, Golden Edition update in Steam, please add it. We are aware of the request, so hopefully that is something we can act on. Dead Game shirts back in stock in the merch store. Are they out of stock? I'll have to check online. Alright. You have one question. Alright, tea and black milk. Hit me with your one question and then we'll wrap up. I also see Nixie on YouTube asking, more shouting or interacting to the cops and loud to dominate them or just put them hands up. You can do that already with a skill, but I assume you maybe want something outside of that. Leon, funny you should ask that. And follow the money live film that the gang were taking 2 bags. So is it possible that we could take 2 bags at the same time? That is already possible if you spec your skills into the transporter skill line. One of those lets you carry 2 bags at once. So you can already do that. Black Milk is also asking about, will you be able to upgrade? That is currently not possible, but I know that is on a popular request, so we'll see if the strike team maybe comes back to us with a good update on that front. And I will leave it at that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Today is Thursday, which means that the next stream on this channel will be on Tuesday. Almir will be back. You can come heist with him at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Swedish time next week. And if you're on Twitch, that should also be in the schedule, so you can sign up for a reminder. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate you all. If I don't talk to you again before the weekend, I hope you have a great weekend. And I will see you again next week. Goodbye.